obviously everything I'm saying is pretty accurate because I'm talking from experience.
Like, don't change yourself. Like, don't act a certain way because you think it'll make you, like, cool or anything.
One bad grade is not the end of the world, so if you fail an assignment, you didn't fail the class, you just failed that individual thing. So worry about your grade as a whole and not just that individual assignment.
Have fun, dress up for Spirit Week, participate in school events, and don't take anything for granted. In the end, it'll be hard at times, but the best way to get through this is just looking at the best of everything.
Try to turn in your work like early. Get it done early as soon as you can, because if it all stacks up, it's going to be super stressful, and you want to get it all done and be super satisfying if you've done early.
Do your homework like before. Don't show up to school and do it that day. I regretted that every single time I did it. It was not good.
Don't chase boys. They are changing in their own ways as well, so they will be immature and completely different people by the end of 8th grade.
Create a support group and surround yourself with positive people because classes are so much more fun when you have friends in them.
If you're taking PE, please wash your clothes. Do not wear the same PE clothes for like 2 months. That is disgusting and no one wants to smell you.
And be kind and help others because you don't know what they are going through. Like, your kind words may change and make their whole day happy.
When you're around your friends, and if they are your true friends, just be yourself and it will be fine. But if there are going to be people who will pick on you or just be mean because it makes them feel better about themselves, put a mask on. Just don't be around them. If they come around you and they start picking on you, you have to be strong. Just don't pay attention to what they say. Try to just act normal and maybe they won't pick on you anymore.
And definitely do as much as you can. It's so much fun. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, y'all need to get involved and it's so much fun. So step out of your comfort zone and make new friends. That's something I wish I had learned because it took me a while for me to do that.
Take notes and use those to study.
If you're a boy, do not wear X. Or if you do, like, only a little bit.
Another thing is that always try to stay your true self. Like, I like basketball, so that's one thing I like. In PE, I'm going to try to play basketball a lot, so people that's my thing and that's what I like.
This is deodorant. Wear it. If you're like doing clubs and stuff, make sure you don't overcommit yourself and stick yourself to like a schedule to get your service hours. Because I put myself in positions last year where I'd be getting my service hours the night before they were due, and it was not fun. Not fun.
Actually listen in class and don't be that one annoying kid that just sits there and talks and laughs the entire time because no one likes that person.
Be yourself. Don't try to fit in for others who don't appreciate you for who you are. In the end, they won't end up being your friends who stick with you. And this is definitely something I wish I had known before I had entered middle school because, everyone was just trying to find themselves and fit in, and so it wasn't the best.
There's always going to be people that are mean and that are rude, so honestly just live your life and do what makes you happy.
Be nice to your teachers.
I understand it's a big school and stuff and it's going to be scary, but it's going to be worth it and a lot of fun. So just have fun, enjoy it because you never know what's going to happen. That's like the best thing I can say. Just get out of your comfort zone, be kind, It's nothing you won't be able to handle.
But most importantly, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. During middle school and high school, you're going to change. You're figuring out who you are and who you want to be. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to fall down. But it's how you pick yourself up that matters. What can you learn from that experience to grow? What you do in middle and high school will be the building blocks for your future. The study, eating, and sleeping habits you make will carry over into college. In middle school, you'll have more responsibilities. There's no more hand-holding. You're a big kid now, so buckle up. With all of that being said, you only have around 2,555 days to be a teenager, to feel the youngest you've ever felt. So do crazy things, live your life to the fullest, make mistakes, and learn from them.
My favorite part about middle school, I think, was like in school at least, was lunch. Because in 6th and 7th grade, I ate in the cafeteria and I made like really good friends, and we'd sit together at lunch like every day and we'd talk about stuff.
Okay, so one of my favorite memories of middle school is in science. We built these bottle rocket things, and our my table said, let's cut open the bottle and tape it so we could put the egg inside. And I was like, no, that's stupid, because the tape cannot hold the air from leaking out, so the rocket will not launch. And they were like, nah, we can just tape it a frick load. And they were like, yeah, let's just do that. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then the day came a couple weeks later where we're gonna launch our rockets, and you'll never guess what happened. It didn't launch. And so my team was so shocked. I was not shocked. I was like, you're stupid. I told you. You're dumb. And yeah, and also you were in my group, and you were one of the people who were like, let's tape it. And I was like, oh my gosh, why?
Some of my favorite parts about middle school was how much they had to offer. Like, think of any club, they had it. Math club, band, chess club, a whole musical theater club, chorus, science, Olympiad, art, media, yearbook, track, and all of these other things, and it's so much fun. And then like throughout the year, you have more opportunities to do fun things like that.
What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. So I wanted to share my personal experience of middle school with y'all. All of that was kind of just the combined advice of my friends, me, and a few of my family members. But I want to share my personal experience because it was really rough. And of course, I'm not going to go too in depth about it all because it was a very long story. But if y'all want a story time of everything that happened, then I will definitely do that for you guys. Just let me know in the comments down below. During everything that happened, during all the drama and the incidents, all of that stuff, I became such an introverted person, and I really didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go out, I didn't want to hang out with friends. I just wanted to stay home and sleep and watch movies and eat food. So for me to get out of that kind of took a lot of realization, and I really had to look at everything and say, is this worth my time? Because at that point, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to still be their friend. You know, I would invite them to come over to my house and swim in my pool and eat my food. And everything seemed great. And then they would leave and nobody would talk to me. Nobody would reach out to me. Nobody would really say thank you for buying them pizza. Like, no one really said anything. I want to clarify, when I say they or them, I'm referring to a group of people that I thought were my friends and they turned out not to be. You know, I would invite them over to my house and they would act like everything was okay, but then they would leave and everything would not be okay. Or when we were at dance, everything was not okay, and I specifically was not okay. So yeah, that's part of the whole story time. But when I say they or them, I'm referring to the group of people that I thought were my friends and they turned out not to be. And I honestly had to learn that the hard way. And they would invite everyone to a football game right in front of me and not say anything to me. So I really just had to realize, like, yo, they're not worth my time. They don't care about me. They really aren't my friends if they're gonna act like that and if they're going to treat me in that way. So really my advice for you guys would be to create expectations. I expect to be treated respectfully, and I expect myself to treat other people respectfully. I'm not gonna let anyone push me down, and I'm not gonna let people take advantage of me. Those are my expectations. I have expectations for myself. I have expectations for the way I want to be treated, and I encourage y'all to do the same. I encourage y'all to stand up for yourselves and to not let people push you around. And if you realize, like, hey, that person is being really rude to other people, then maybe you shouldn't be friends with them. I really encourage y'all to do is to just kind of set your boundaries, I guess, and set your expectations and realize, like, if someone is not being nice and not holding up your expectations of a friend, then maybe you don't need to be their friend. Really, you guys just gotta do what makes you happy. And if someone else has a problem with it, oh well. That's really my advice for middle school. Don't let someone push you around. Have your expectations. Get rid of toxic people in your life. Do what makes you happy. And realize that if you make a mistake, there's a reason you made a mistake. Why did you make that mistake? What can you do to prevent it? And just learn from your mistakes. Learn from life.
I hope this helps those of you who are struggling right now or who don't know what to expect and stuff. And basically, yeah. Thank you.
Your hand looks heavy. Let me hold it for you. Wait, my British one? Want some fish and chips, love? Subscribe. My mustache is gone. And last thing, never tell the blue-haired girl that there's only 2 genders.
It didn't launch.
That's all I have for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next week.